Hello everyone, I'm Alan Cavana and this is April Fool's Day. Here at NASCAR.com, we like to have a good time and we like to play some pranks. Thank you, Jenna. Oh, that does look good. Can you fax that for me? Thank you. Recently, we had a chance to sit down with some of the sport's top drivers and see what they had to say about having fun on and off the track. Hey gang, there's free cake in the break room. Let's take a listen and see what those drivers had to say. There's no cake.
In our world, we're competitive people, you know, and we take things too far.
We've done all kinds of stuff. Everybody knows about the bouncy ball stuff.
Harvick and I got going. They're dangerous.
We took a monster truck one time and smashed my wife's aunt's car as she was coming back from lunch. So I don't know that we actually caught that one on camera, but it was a lot of fun.
It gets out of hand in a hurry. So you just, right off the bat, we both said, truce, no more. We're going to kill each other. We're both going to end up dead.
Just to be in the garage in general, I mean, guys are always ripping on each other.
You know, Biffle and I have torn up some rent-a-cars back in our day.
You see a lot. Everybody has fun on the road, and you're gone so much. You're with your guys.
My team guys took one of our team vans, and in the fuse panel, they pulled some wires out, and they mixed the wires where the horn would actually go off the brake lights. Whenever the guy would press the brake and the brake lights would come on, the horn would go off. So they're driving down the road and they're touching the brake and the thing just keeps honking the horn. It was hilarious. So, I mean, they're just like beep, 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 like coming to a stop.
I feel like back in the day they used to have a lot more pranks, and I'm not sure why.
Sterling Marlin, he was a prankster with fireworks. So he'd always throw fireworks under the cars and they'd go off and people hit their head on the bottom side of their car.
Sterling was going to throw a small piece of dynamite underneath the van that we were all sitting in. So we all got in the van, Sterling throws us under, and it goes off, and the van feels like it. Well, first off, it was almost dark out, and fire shot around each side of the van. Very funny for Sterling, and that was it. Everyone else, I think, was sweating when we got out of the van.
Wire ties around somebody's drive shaft. So then when they're going down the road, it's like...
You hear stories of, you know, Tony Stewart lighting people on fire.
You mess with Tony just a little bit and like you get back tenfold what you gave to him.
I think he's afraid of snakes and stuff, so they put snakes in his seat, or rubber snakes.
We were at a test in Martinsville a couple years ago, and I was just parked next to Tony. Our garages were next to each other, me and Tony Stewart.
Oh boy.
He's sitting there, crew guy working under the car, doing his changes, whatever he was doing.
What about the tire torch brake clean things?
He's definitely not afraid to set you on fire.
Tony like pulls him up, they spray brake fluid all over him, and then just light him on fire. And he's panicking, and they laughed. I mean, it seemed like 20 seconds. It was probably 3 seconds in the end.
Bad idea. He didn't say it's the safest prank. He said, what's the best one?
But he's, and then they just took the fire extinguisher and put him out, and they just thought it was the funniest thing. And I just thought, man, I never want to be a crew guy for Tony Stewart.
I know what the one I really want to do is, but I haven't done it yet.
I don't really think anyone messes with anyone else very much.
You know, and then different teammates over the years, you see they have weak spots for certain things.
You know, I thought it'd be cool to give them a little anti-seize under the door handle.
You get in the car, you grease up the door handle so then they have grease all over their fingers, and then you put something on their windshield so then they have to clean it, and then it just smears the grease all over the windshield.
He thought it'd be cool to put, you know, brake cleaner in my driver's seat, which once you sit in that, anybody that understands knows that you have a burnt rear end for quite a while.
You had to be there. Really funny. The thing that they need to keep in mind is my leg was broke, but my mind's not.
Be careful when trying to haze Tony. He'll get you back pretty good.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns.